Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to Eyes to See Tarot and your general freestyle for the upcoming weeks ahead. This is a general read, not necessarily centered around love and relationships, but if it comes up in the spread, I'll be sure to let you know. This is a self-progressive channel, so I like to kind of center my readings around you. Try to be a better person for you. Not try to be a better person for everybody else, and I'm not trying to blame everybody else for everything. This is your reading. Let's embrace it. Okay, I have the star in reverse. Something's got you on edge. But what? I mean, okay, so I have the moon in reverse. Could be that. Could be things from the bottom or repressed kind of bubbling up. Because I've got the Nine of Swords also. But with the Chariot here, the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands, it's like it's in your head. Everything, it's just all in your head. Okay, so with that being said, Taurus, yes, look under the bed, baby. Yes, look in the closet. We'll get you some water, and we're going to push your little ass back to bed. Yes, we are. So Nine of Cups, I do see something on its way to you. Water boy, a little bit of relief, reprieve, a little bit of peace, right? Or a little peace. I don't know. Two of Pentacles and the Tower in reverse. It's like they have a lot going on also, right? Probably something surrounding you in all actuality, you know. They have a lot going on with the Two of Pentacles, kind of. I'd say work-related, other things. It's just like coming down on them. Almost like it looks like a Mercury retrograde right here, but I know it's not. So, but they're coming as soon as they can. It's a lot of healing with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Tower in reverse. The King of Wands, kind of like getting their act together before they make the presentation. Presentation is key, you know. Cool. Okay, more about the person that Taurus is dealing with, please. Can I see a little bit more about the person that Taurus is dealing with? The one that you... I mean, it could be something that's already existent for some of you, because I have secrets coming out and something worrying around the household, but it all comes out in the wash. Maybe you're feeling anxious because for some odd reason you are feeling this person before they arrive. It could be a conversation that, like I said, if you have a long-term relationship, if you're in this relationship, or if you're already talking to this person, you have a lot of worry and anxiety around what they think of you or what's going to happen. Just know that they're trying to get their little ducks in a row before they even bring it to offer. I have the King of Wands in the upright. Right. Remember how it was in the reverse? And this, like, in those cards? King of Wands in reverse. And in the last reading. The last reading, they were coming up as the King of Wands in reverse. Right? Right now I have Temperance, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Wands in the upright. So this is how they're trying to come to you. This is how they're trying to show up. They want to be this before they get to you, right? They know that, oh, wow, this is great. So this person, like, innately feels what you deserve, what it is you deserve. They already comprehend your worth, right? Now, watch this little trap, because some people come, right? I'm going to show you the most fancy vacuum. And then I'm going to check your pocketbook to see if you can afford it. So it's just sort of like a reverse kind of upsell, right? I'm going to come with the best one. So I mean, regardless, I'm going to sell you a vacuum anyway. At the end of the day, I'm going to sell you a vacuum. But as a salesman, I'd much rather sell you the top of the line, right? I have the King of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So I'm not seeing them putting a lot of effort into the physical 3D realm at this time. Like they're not necessarily showing up. You do see, you feel their thoughts and emotions, don't you? I think you do. You see the repercussions of what actions they're taking. But as far as like physically, like on the forefront, they're not showing up. They're not calling. They're not knocking at your door with a dozen of roses or anything at this time. But the place that they're coming from when they meet you, like I saw in here, like they have a lot going on with the Tower and the Ten of Swords, right? And that King of Wands in reverse. They have a lot going on, but they're trying to make their way to you. They're trying to show up in your storyline, right? They're trying to. Just be a little bit patient. Could be a Virgo. With the Empress, the Empress and the Hermit. Could be a Virgo, could be another Taurus. I'm also seeing Pisces and Cancer, Aquarius. Okay. I don't want to do more on them or clarify them just yet. I am trying to get to and get you through and past all these little, I don't know, pin feathers that you have sprouting throughout. You're obviously, I mean, it's a beautiful scenario. It's a beautiful spread. It's just like I said, it's just kind of all in your head with the Star in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the Nine of Swords there. How does Taurus move through these energies, Spirit? Can you give me a couple of cards? Page of Wands. Curiosity. Communication. Fuck around and find out. I got that, not in a very, very negative sense, but for the most part, I get it in, maybe poke the bear. The Six of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so there's something from the past that is weighing you down. Something that's going on in your mental forefront that you're dredging up for the past. And it could be that you're projecting it onto this scenario or this situation. Or it just could be that you're kind of caught up trying to clean your own little boat. Oh, that could be it too. Maybe you're not maybe you're not really worried about this other person at all, except for the fact that you're doing the same thing that they're doing. Remember, you were doing it too. Everything that they were doing, you were doing it too. Remember that? Okay, so like you could be trying to run around your house and get it all clean before this person shows up. I want all my ducks in a row. But the thing is that you did pull something from the past. You did pull something out your closet that was a little bit nastier than you had imagined, right? Oh, look. I'm trying to clean my closet and exploded all over my room. And now, how, Cat in the Hat, am I going to deal with that? A little bit of communication, right? What are you? I got the Hierophant in reverse. There's your card in reverse. Yes, you are kind of just like, you're kind of on your head, aren't you? Yeah, you're kind of on your head. Oh, and it also gives me a feeling that you're not necessarily committed now, right? Well, I was going to pull that monster out my closet, and I was going to give him a bath and take him go walk and, you know, feed him a little bit, but Jesus Christ, can I just like shove him back in the closet? I mean, I gotta be somewhere. Yeah, there is a sense of regret there, right? A lack of commitment to the process, but you know you wanna, this person's gonna wait for you. I mean, they're doing the same thing. If they can't have empathy, consideration, and understanding of you on that level and what you're going through, and while they're going through it, how are they going to act in the future? Just take a breath. Take a breather. Take a breath. Do your job. Do your job. Do your goddamn job. Do it. All right. Ooh. Okay, now let's clarify what's going on with your person. Now I want to see a little bit more about what's going on with Taurus's person. What is happening with my Taurus's person? The person that they may or may not realize is there. I mean, I see them. Oh. So it seems like they're getting some stuff off their back. I have the intimidating feeling of transference of feelings also. So if you find that your boat might be a little bit heavier, it could be that they are shifting weight to you, or it could be that they are cleaning up because they are diligently, actively working to temper themselves, balance themselves, regulate themselves, get on a level, right? That Ten of Cups accessible level. Flip that King of Wands from the reverse to the upright. Thank you for being so messy. I appreciate you. You're fun. Okay. This gives me the idea of selfish, a little bit selfish. They have a tendency to be a little bit selfish, I think. Because this shows me that there's something that they're holding their tongue. There's some things that they're holding their tongue on. putting off making a decision on because they are very content. They're more content now than they have been before, previously. They're a little bit more content now than they have been previously. And there's a possibility that they can get your deposit and like haul ass. I mean, I'm not saying that it's a lack of possibility. I don't see that. I don't see that warning. I just know people. And get that deposit and they're going to take off. Not give you no work on Taurus. Oh, no. Okay. With the Ace of Pentacles there, I also feel either whatever you lose will be returned tenfold, right? Or there is something new, tangible coming. It is in the works. It is manifesting. It is coming. They do have... No. They have something in the works. They have something that's going to be offered to them, right? Just like every good universal test. I know you really wanted that. I see how much effort you're putting into that. You sure you don't want to check what's behind door number 2 before? You know? So there is a spiritual test coming for them. If that's what you were worried about, or if that's the fear and anxiety that you were feeling, worried about the house, worried about the stability, worried about the future, worried about the foundation of the structure that you two are residing in. Yeah. Oh. I was immediately going to, there's nothing to worry about. Right? But then the Empress and the King of Cups came up in reverse. Oh my God. Okay, so best get it out the way now. That's another thing that I'm seeing. Best just get it out the way now. I mean, what are you really worried about? What are you worried about? Nothing. Yeah, it's just the healing game. It's just the healing game. Okay. With the Page of Swords there, right? And then the Five of Cups in reverse. And the Ten of Swords in reverse. But then back there, there's that page, right? I don't feel sorry for you. I've been needing this. They're not going anywhere. They're not walking away. They're not leaving you. They're just finally doing them. They're finally able to take care of and fine-tune or micromanage all those little bitty aspects that had been begging for ooh. The Magician in reverse. I don't feel like they're manipulating you. I just think that... No, see? It's not a manipulation thing. Okay, just come on. Come on down. I need to see you. With the Emperor in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles, it's like, while I have this opportunity, I'm going to do it right. I'm going to do it 100%. See, what you have going on is that second guessing thing, right? You pulled the monster out the closet, and now you're trying to shove the monster back in the closet because you want to be ready now. You want to be ready yesterday for this incoming entity, right? And anything, any speck of dirt, any red flag that they see, they're going to chase it down. They're going to clean it up. They don't care if it hurts you. You know, they standing on your shoulders and trying to reach all the dust on the ceiling fan, and you're like, ah, Ow. But they ain't bothered with that. Hold still down there. I gotta get this speck of dust. So I'm not personally fretting over your person. Like I said, like there's probably a lot of you that don't see an iota of a thing here, but I see it, right? I see the connection, I see the direction. So what it's going to look like more or less to you is that there's no hope. There's no hope. I saw it in a dream. I'm worried I'm never going to I see you pulling. Like I said, I want to look a little bit further into this because this seems like the most burdensome thing with the Ten of Wands here. It seems like the most burdensome thing for you, and I kind of want to shed some light on it a little bit. It's kind of got you out of your element. It's got you on your head, basically kind of turned upside down, whoopsie, and dredging things up from the past. Okay, so what's going on with my Taurus? What's happening here? So I get the Hierophant in reverse, and I get the Ten of Wands. Can you please help me? But it's not necessarily that. It's also the Six of Cups in reverse, right? There's a lot of memories. There's a lot of reminiscing. See, a lot of things do. Like, he's well out thinking about the past. Thinking about something that is long gone, right? Not in the best light, too. It's not this light, fluffy kind of memory. It's kind of got sharp edges, right? So I do want to clean it up before my partner gets here. And you see her, she's at the bar. Well, I don't know if she's actually at the bar, but it looked like she was at an old Western bar, right? To me. Kind of reminiscing. And they're sitting around the fire storytelling. So I'm going to look into that. What's kicking for my Taurus right here? There is some sort of clarity that is coming from it. Like, it's going to let loose the emotions. Oh. Shadow work at its finest, Taurus. With the Empress in reverse and the Star card coming up after we reach a little bit of time and after we go through this and get this, we're going to be able to point out and see exactly where we could have done something different, where we were at fault for something, selfish, self-centered, you know, a bit of a tyrant, a little bit... we weren't being the divine feminine, right? So we're going to be able to shed some light on exactly what that is. And instead of worrying about it, we'll be able to actively address and fix those character defects and those faults and flaws. They say a best apology is a changed behavior, and when we're met with stuff like this and we can see where we had affected the outcome or how our decision-making skills had made somebody else feel a certain way, right, then we can go ahead and get to changing it. So I do absolutely feel being where you are at this point, this overwhelming, fearful, burdensome feeling. I do feel that it is where you need to be able to shed light to your situation, right? And do the work that you and your partner and the relationship require. And I'm going to say it again. You're going to sit there and say, I don't see a relationship. No, there's one there. I'm looking at it. And it does say, like, before it comes out into the 3D, it says it multiple times, before it comes out into the 3D, it has to, both sides have to be clean, right? Everything has to be sanitary. Y'all are getting ready for each other. It's the 5 of Wands in the reverse. They say the struggle is real. And this, I think, is the part, this few weeks coming, or the next few days coming, you'll be able to say that the struggle that you have been going through, it's not the struggle, or, you know, you might struggle with 2 + 2 = 1. You might struggle with that. But if you know 1 + 1 = 2, then the answer is right there in front of you, right? Just give yourself time. Because all you can do is be accountable for how you acted and how you reacted, and what you did or what you thought, or how you followed through with a certain situation, and then come to terms with that in here and change from here. That's really all you can do. But then if you do it, if you see where, yes, that beast in my closet was nasty. Look at him. He's humongous. And he's hungry. And maybe, you know, maybe I wasn't the victim that I thought that I was. Maybe I was the villain. And then you can start looking at that and uncovering that shadow side, making it a more inclusive, encompassing self-love, right? Clean your porch. All right, Taurus, that's pretty much all I have for you. Whew, that was a long read. And please like, comment, subscribe. Do hit the bell if you want to be informed next time I upload. I am now taking donations. The link is down there. You can check it out. And until next time, thanks for stopping at Eyes to See Tarot. It's not going to let me.